It's 9ish. Yeah, I know what time it is. Sports by J-Ritoc, powered by the Monarchy. Championship weekend. Chiefs versus Bengals. That's what we talking about first, because, I mean, shit, that's what's important.
Yeah, pretty much.
A lot of shit happened over the weekend to get us to where we got. Did y'all think, because I said the Bengals were going to blow out the Bills. Did y'all really think that was going to happen, though?
No. I thought the Bills were going to win the game. Just straight up. I wasn't sure what the I thought it'd be a close game. Mm-hmm. But I just, like I said last week on the show, I just assumed, with the Bengals offensive line being extra decimated, I just and the game being in Buffalo, and all the Damar Hamlin stuff, and the Damar Hamlin stuff, I also said would either be a tremendous lift for them, or almost like an albatross around their necks. And I guess from the way it played out, it was not the lift, because before I even turned the game on, because I was at work Sunday, before I even got the game on, it was 7-0. I mean, like, super quick. And the Bengals were on their heads from that point forward. Yeah.
Well, they didn't have a lot of pass rush to deal with.
Well, they had like zero pass rush to deal with.
Yeah. With Von Miller being out. These trade secrets out the way.
Yeah, so that was pretty interesting.
So, speaking of that game, what do y'all give any credence into the whole Damar Hamlin conspiracy theory?
Man, no. Fuck, man, what the?
Because when I heard about it, I thought like I was just like, okay, they're really stretching, but it's really a thing right now.
They will not stop.
Yeah, it's really a thing right now.
They will not stop.
Everything is a conspiracy theory nowadays.
That's ridiculous, man.
And when they start breaking it down,
so when is gonna be the time that you announce that he's dead?
I mean, at this point, you couldn't.
So his family gonna be in on the whole thing as well.
And that's what don't make any sense to me. Like when they showed him, in the press box or in the owner's box, and they were with him. I'm just like, somebody would have said something. There was kids in there too. Like you can't,
man.
Like kids can't keep a secret like that.
Yeah, man.
Man, kids gonna know that ain't him.
The damn security gonna know it ain't him.
And
the damn waitresses or servers in the booth gonna know if it wasn't him.
But we all look alike, so you know.
Bro, that kind of I seen it on Twitter and Facebook, man. That kind of irks me a little bit, man. It kind of does, bro. Like, get your life, nigga. Shit. And I don't know why niggas think they be smart and shit for spitting that shit. I saw a dude last week had damn Uncle Nearest hat on. I was like, how can you have that kind of taste and spit them kind of takes?
What, he was on TV?
No, I was on Twitter, giving the video talking about, yeah, you ain't seen this and you ain't seen that. You can't tell me he's alive. The feds was at the hospital. Bro, stop. Like, just fucking.
But let's just say he did die on the field. Like, there's people that are saying that the NFL would be through at that point, and I don't believe that.
Oh, that.
I wholly believe technically he died.
No, he did die.
But I mean,
he was legally dead for like 10 seconds.
But I mean, actually, he perished and did not come back. Yeah. So if he actually perished and did not come back, like they're saying the NFL would be through.
It would be severely damaged. Yes.
I mean, it would be damaged, but
that wouldn't be through. No.
To be over, nah.
It didn't kill the NBA or college basketball.
Yeah. And I mean, somebody's died on the field in the NFL before. Didn't back in the 70s, one of the Raiders killed somebody?
People have died in the locker room.
Okay.
But nobody's died on the field. That was the first time someone had to be resuscitated on the field.
On the field, yeah.
But yeah, I think the NFL is strong enough that it could withstand that. That would definitely be tragic. Like, I'm not trying to be like morbid about the situation, but
it may fuck up your ratings. It may fuck up youth. It may destroy youth football.
No, I definitely agree with you on that.
But as far as big high school programs, college, and the pros, them trains ain't stopping.
Yeah, there's too much money involved.
There's too much money involved. But yeah, you could kill Pop Warner if a pro athlete dies on the field, or dies on the NFL field. You can kill Pop Warner.
And I mean, it's already declining. Like, there's a major decline.
Yeah. I mean, in retrospect, I probably could have done. I mean, I was a fucking lineman in Little League. You know what I mean? Like I could have probably waited until my body matured enough to know what position I was gonna excel at. You know what I mean? At a teenage level. I don't necessarily think you get a whole lot of training that's retained.
Right. Especially at that age.
At that age,
in
yeah.
certain positions, yeah.
Yeah. You're going over the basics of the offense and defense every season in Little League, you know? So yeah, I don't think you would be missing much if they got rid of youth football.
I don't believe they should be able to play tackle football till freshman year of high school.
Man, that's a
tackle football before freshman year of high school is useless.
I think 8th graders could play.
Nope.
I almost want to say 7th.
Nope.
Cause they let us play in 7th, like
Yeah.
Because in 6th,
Man, they let us play at 6 years old.
No, but I'm talking about as far as like schools.
Oh,
Yeah.
well, yeah. No, I believe freshman in high school is because most freshmen nowadays are like 15 years old. Your body is able to, it's still growing, but it's able to take the hits way better than it could, 2 years prior, and then also your brain is much more formed and developed. So you're actually gonna learn and retain the information from freshman year forward. Like you all just said, before then you're pretty much learning how to do everything every year. And what you don't need is second week of pads, some dumbass fucking around and
Break somebody's neck.
breaking his own neck.
Break his own neck, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because this is how I remember. Nah, we about to show you this is proper format, and you should learn how to tackle without pads, just a helmet.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Those should be your first, because without
You
the
do
pad,
plenty of bag work.
Yeah. And honestly, I think football should would be a lot safer if they went to more of a rugby style, not wearing pads at all, pretty much.
Maybe.
No, it's not a maybe. How many?
But the game would still have to be adjusted, though.
It would have
Most
to be
definitely. Like, you would have to change some rules.
Yeah, you'd have to.
I mean, you'd have to do some. Yeah, but I was just saying, how many major injuries have you heard about cats playing rugby?
But I would say, putting a smaller helmet on would keep people from trying to spear each other.
Yeah. But I mean, you talking about going back to leather helmets then, pretty much at this point.
I'm not that far back. Not that far back. You still need some frontal protection, right? And you still need impact protection, right? But I know they can do it in a smaller package. You know what I mean? In modern engineering and whatnot.
Well, they have to wear the helmets they wear now because they wear all those pads. If you got a smaller helmet with them big ass pads, you know what I'm saying? You about to destroy somebody's cranium.
But I wonder. But see, with smaller pads, I wonder how many collarbones, how many broken sternums you get. How much?
That's why I say take the pads off. Just about.
But now you just.
But you're talking rugby.
Hitting, yeah, we're not gonna hit it all.
I mean, you can still they hitting rugby.
I'm not saying that, but I'm not saying they don't. I'm just saying. Hell,
they don't really hit.
You're drastically changing the sport. You might as well.
The sport has already drastically changed.
Well, what I'm saying is
because in the past 20 years, how many times do you see somebody going across the middle and get a level?
Yeah, but
what
they're
taking that out of the game though. That's a rule.
That's
now.
a drastic change.
Yeah, but we're talking on the premise.
No, it's not really a rule. I mean, the defensive receiver thing is a rule.
Yeah,
but you can still go across the middle and get level. You just got to wait till that motherfucker catch the ball first.
But hold on. Let's reset back to the premise. Let's reset back to the premise. The premise is if somebody died on the field, what would happen?
Oh, somebody died on the field.
So if somebody died
on football is already shot.
Yeah, but I'm saying rather than
flag football should have its highest enrollment ever.
Right, but I'm saying rather than take the pads and all that off of football, what you end up seeing is rugby being elevated more into the.
I just don't want to see flag football like professional flag football. And basically, Pete, that's what you're saying is like if we taking all the pads away. And they're just playing a rugby style football.
I mean, because
how are you tackling? What's the main objective once the player has the ball?
Hey, I mean, you still bring somebody down. We all used to play. Everybody called it different things growing up, but the football equivalent of 21, where it was single man football, 1 on 37, and.
The Cowboys played that this weekend.
Boys let me down. Boys let me down.
So we've all played that and remember think back to then. There were very few injuries, and the injuries that there were would be something like a sprained ankle or a twisted knee, or every once in a while, a couple heads would. And, be some knots on your head. But that would be about it. And that was like 60, 65 people on the football field at once playing. It wasn't even a football field. Shit, you dodging a merry-go-round, some swings, a slide.
Sometimes we play on concrete.
Man, and those are the most dangerous of games. You knew who played on concrete because you see them burns.
Scrapes.
Yeah, man.
And nigga ain't got no knees.
And I don't mean like quarter ain't got no knees. But yeah, if there was a death in the NFL on the field, definitely finishes. Everybody looks at would look at youth football completely differently. And honestly, I've been on youth football not being allowed to tackle for a couple years now. Because why? Why does a 9-year-old need to play tackle football? They can't even run the fucking plays right. I know, because I got an 8-year-old great nephew who I go watch get stomped every fucking weekend because they don't know how to run the plays right.
Hey, running back to the original premise again. Earlier today, Damar Hamlin posted a picture. Next to a mural of him in quotation marks posted clone.
Good that he's in on it. I'm just glad dude walking for real.
I'm just glad he alive.
Yeah, buddy.
Because somebody really could have died on the football field.
National TV, only game on.
Man. And let's keep it all the way funky. The NFL was going to make the motherfuckers play.
Yeah, no, the coaches were the ones that was like, no, we're not going back out
had
there.
the coaches not intervened for the players, the NFL was going to make them play. And, you know, that's a different topic, but you know who's about that dollar?
Billion-dollar corporations. They ain't going to let that slip through.
Multi-billion. Because think about it. The franchises are worth minimum, $3.5 billion probably now for the cheapest franchise. And last time I heard, I know the Cowboys are the most valued or the highest valued franchise in the NFL, because I believe they're possibly one of the most highest valued on the planet. Period. And I believe that their worth was like, it's either 20, 25, or $30 billion. Billion.
Like everything included,
With a B.
stadium, all that, and
Stadium, practice facility, yeah. 30 billion. Billion. They built Jerry World back in 2008. Because we went on a major tour, our first major tour in 2009. Was that 2000? Yeah, that's 2009. Yep. And we drove by Jerry World while it was still being built and went and stopped and checked it out for a minute. And the cost to build Jerry World back in 2009, 2008, I believe was, like $2.5 billion?
I thought it was 1.4.
it was something crazy though.
Was it 1.4? Let's split the difference and just call it 2. So let's say $2 billion to build Jerry World in 2009. That the franchise and everything has valuated.
Oh, it's $2 billion if you count the price of the screens involved.
Yeah. Oh yeah, because we saw the screens. We were from the highway. We were like, God dang. How is this working? How you plug that in? Does this all have one AV cable?
The first 4K.
Yeah, so for them to be valued, matter of fact, shit, let me look it up. Oh, I just saw your text, Rock.
Oh, did you?
Strong pictures.
Oh. Well, you got the info already.
All right, let's see. Dallas Cowboys value. Man, that's some bullshit, because I know I saw more than this on I don't know, they're saying $8 billion. But this is back in 2022. August
8 billion?
Yeah, I don't believe that, because
They're saying that's the worth of the franchise?
Yeah, the total
I think
valuation.
that may just be the franchise.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because the numbers I saw were, the Chiefs were at, I want to say $9 billion after winning the Super Bowl. And, you know, that's the thing, too. That's how the Rams won the Super Bowl. One, they got to pay for that stadium that nobody's still going to, which is hilarious. And two, you know, you got to get that money, just in general.
No, Kroenke don't need no more though.
Man, Kroenke can go away and stay away. Over here messing up MU. Your raggedy ass daughter. You know how many people got their degrees bought at MU? A whole lot. You know how many of them you had to find out about One of them. So that should let you know she don't know how to play by the rules.
Huh.
The rule is you give me the money and shut the fuck up.
Huh.
She wasn't a Cronky, though, was she?
Yeah, it's his daughter.
I knew the Cronkies was, I thought it was somebody else.
No, that was his daughter. Down there wandering the white campus, red campus.
M-I-Z.
Z-O-U. Man, I love that raggedy racist motherfucker down there, boy.
They say it's gotten a little bit better.
I would hope so. It's 2022. Or 2023. Shit. I ain't gonna lie, I still be saying 22. Y'all heard it. But back to the actual, this is sports. We over here talking.
No, them is Lori's.
Oh, they not our family and shit.
I think they some more of the Walmart folk. Yeah, they're Walmart heirs, but a different wing.
That's even worse then.
No, they are related. It's like the Royals and shit. They keep all that shit in the family. Interbreeding. Cue the banjo music. But yeah, turns out that the actual game of the week was really Chiefs Jaguars.
Mm-hmm.
Because Philly Giants,
Woo! Yeah. That shit got out of hand real quick.
But we all said last week that game was going to go one way or it's one or two ways. Either the way it went, or it's going to be the Giants squeak it out by like one.
Mm-hmm.
And Jalen Hurts said, "Nah, cuz it's going to go
going your way, boss."
Their running game is scary.
The running game is scary. Yeah, I had Morris on my fantasy
scarier
squad.
than San Francisco's.
With Hurts, yeah. When you put Hurts,
in Hurts, yeah.
when you put Hurts in the mix, it is.
Yeah, because Hurts can run. And don't get me wrong, Brock Purdy's not a statue, but Hurts is mobile.
Hurts is mobile, yeah.
He is mobile. Alabama. Hurts can he can hurt you with his legs or his arm. So,
and he's a lot more accurate than what I remembered.
He's worked on
college.
it.
Yeah.
He's gotten a lot better. And Nick Sirianni, I don't know if he's calling the plays or if the OC is calling the plays, but whoever's calling the plays isn't necessarily doing. They're calling plays that are that suit Jalen Hurts.
Yeah.
They're not trying to make him Peyton Manning, and they're not trying to make him Lamar Jackson.
Right.
They got him in a nice good pocket that's right in between those two, and then he knows how to extend. He's good at extending the play. The one thing I would like to see him do better or do more frequently is simply take that step up into the pocket.
Mm.
I don't see. I see a lot of quarterbacks nowadays. It seems like they don't just simply take that step up into the pocket, or the younger quarterbacks, I should say. Sometimes all I got to do is take that one step forward, and you got smooth sailing. But I digress. I don't want to. I don't want him checking out the podcast and being like, "Shit, you sure right, OG." I need to step up in the pocket. Pocket is the place to be. And then San Francisco Cowboys, that really wasn't I guess that was kind of the game of the week, actually. Because that was
it was supposed to be.
That was like a one-score game, wasn't it?
What was it, 1912?
That don't mean it was
like
an exciting one.
Yeah.
Well, it wasn't exciting.
It definitely fizzled out.
But the defenses actually stepped up and did their jobs. They got stops when it was necessary. They bent. They didn't break. Because I honestly thought that the 49ers were going to just run rough. The way the Bengals dominated the Bills, that's how I thought the 49ers were going to do the Cowboys. I wasn't sure what the score was going to reflect, but I knew that the 49ers were. I thought the 49ers were going to dominate the Cowboys, and that didn't happen. I do think that we learned something about Dak, though.
He ain't it.
Dak, he's not it yet, for sure, and he may not be it, capital I, capital T, but he may be capital I, lowercase t. He may be lowercase I, lowercase t with an exclamation point. But Sunday, he was definitely baby I, baby T, question mark. Big question mark.
But you saying he can be it enough to take them to a Super Bowl?
If they have the pieces around him.
A line like they had 3 years ago.
That's asking a lot. Because that was one of the best lines ever.
Well,
that's the system that you put him into.
Mm-hmm.
So Dak has certain expectations as far as how the play progression is supposed to go.
But you asking a lot.
Well, they did stupid stuff like trade Amari Cooper.
Yeah, now that was definitely one of the dumbest decisions.
And you could have had two of them, and him and CD Lamb.
Yeah, him and CD.
That would have been.
They the same guy.
Yeah. That would have been unstoppable.
Man, and imagine lining their tight end Schultz, CD Lamb, and Amari Cooper trips right.
What are you gonna do?
With Pollard in the backfield.
Man, you about to score some touchdowns, fool.
But see, the problem is that they bought their once again. Mm-hmm. The Cowboys have bought their own hype.
Oh, always.
They bought their own hype. They thought they could put the whole game on Dak's back, and that's not true.
Yeah.
And it's okay that that's not true. He's still an above-average quarterback.
They did that, but they also didn't give him the proper pieces to be able to put the game on Dak's back. And that was a.
He didn't have a run game till what, mid-season?
Yeah.
Yeah, I won't say that because Pollard was around.
Yeah, but he didn't start balling until mid-season when they actually started giving him more touches.
Well, that was when Dak wasn't around.
They went down.
Yeah, because Zeke went down, and then Dak kind of went, and then Dak went down. So it was I forgot what the backup dude's name was down there, but it was him and Pollard. Mm. And they were running the ball a lot more when
they had to.
When Dak was out. They threw a little bit, but they were running it way more. I know because I had CD Lamb on my squad, and I was HOT.
Yeah, I remember I had to take one of those hot L's.
Man, oh yeah, you took a couple. Ultimately, I took the last L, I guess, because according to Yahoo, the Valley Juice Smedgens are the champs.
Inaugural champs. Never thought I'd see today. Made it happen.
Yeah. Still don't like that. Still don't like that.
Hurts a little bit.
Only because I know that Josh Allen and Joe Mixon were going to give me that 35.9 points that I needed to stomp Quarter's monkey ass. Oh, here he is. Ah, champ, say it again.
Showed up right on time.
Somebody must have said his name too many times. Oh, damn, it might have been me.
Ooh, Quarter's there?
Yeah, he's on.
Is he going to admit to giving one number 57 some praise last week?
Oh, he'll never admit to that.
Never.
Even though he did it. I seen it.
I seen it.
Because I was kind of shocked. I was mad I didn't have my phone out.
And hold on, and even defended 57 a couple
At
times.
one point, yeah, I was like, oh.
No, that wasn't his fault. What?
I was like, are you sure that DeMar Hamlin's the clone? And not Quarter? Quarter the clone. Let's see. Quarter says he had one good game. We need 2 more. He's still cut after the Super Bowl.
Quarter, you even admitted he's had more than one good game.
I mean, dude is.
Wasn't he the All-Pro this year?
And there was a game
Second
that you
team
said that
All-Pro.
he wasn't responsible for the loss.
He was he's he's a Pro Bowler and he's second team All Pro.
That means he's one of the 2 best in the league, at least.
Or one of the 4 best.
Oh, yeah, that's right, because tackles is 4.
So he ain't 1 or 2, but he's 3 or 4. I mean, I have consistently said what I've said how I felt about number 57. You know, he's solid, and he's an above average. He's definitely an above average or left tackle. He is probably a top 3 right tackle.
I definitely give you that.
Oh, let's see. Okay, he had 3 good games. All garbage cans get a steak every now and then. Oh, God. Quarter and his old man euphemisms.
Boy.
That's how you know his family from Alabama.
No, he's still. I'm not gonna act like he still is not susceptible to getting bull rushed.
No, it's not the bull rush that gets.
It's the finesse.
It's
Or
the
the speed rush. I mean,
it's the finesse and it's the wide 9. When they wide 9 him, but who's stopping that? Okay, even if going back through in our lifetime, let's make a quick list. Going back in our lifetime, who at left tackle could stop the wide 9 rush?
Jonathan
Ogden, Orlando Pace, Willie Roaf. Hold on, Willie Roaf wasn't the tackle. Yeah, he was. Yeah, Willie Roaf.
Yep.
That's 3 dudes.
And who was the dude from the Seahawks that was on their Super Bowl team, like in that 06 squad?
Oh, that lost. Oh, yeah. I can't remember his name, but he was a monster. Yeah.
who's that now?
The left tackle from the Seahawks in 06.
Damn, I don't know why I can't think of his
I can't
name.
think of his name.
Okung?
Right? Huh?
Nah, it wasn't Okung. Okung was he was later.
Well,
I'm gonna say Duke may be a Hall of Famer. Let's see.
are you thinking about Hutchinson, the guard?
Walter Jones.
Walter Jones.
Yeah, Walter Jones was a monster. He wasn't quite Orlando Pace or Jonathan Ogden, but he was a monster. He had them super long ass arms.
But I mean, shit. Everybody we talking about is basically the same players.
Essentially,
so.
yeah. But so they could stop the wide 9. You know what I'm saying? Everybody else is gonna actually probably do worse than Orlando Brown does against wide 9. Because yes, there were a lot of pressures.
His form still scares me.
His form is scary, But you know who else's form is scary? Patrick Mahomes's.
Facts.
Because half of those pressures that he got from Orlando Brown's side are because Patrick Mahomes is out there
improvising.
Check it out. You know what I'm saying? So let's keep it all the way funky. Pat goes off script on a consistent basis. When all he's supposed to do sometimes, he'll take his five step drop, 3-step drop. He's supposed to sit, check, and then he's supposed to take that step up into the pocket. Nope.
Pat got a lot of fuck that.
Roll out.
Dip, roll out, dip, dip. And all this is behind the line of scrimmage. This motherfucker done ran about 37 yards. Sideline to sideline. Dip, up, flip. And then hit you with some old bullshit hook shot. And it says a score.
No look.
Yeah, you like, God damn.
Or dunk on you.
Oh, dunk on you. Dunk on them. What are you doing? You at the goal line, Pat?
I'm still mad that we lost that game. Oh, that play would have been a Hall of Fame play right there.
Oh, it's still a Hall of Fame play. You just lost the game. That's the Bengals game, wasn't it?
Was it?
I feel like it was.
I can't remember.
They only lost 3 games. Bills, Bengals, and Colts. I know it wasn't the Colts game.
I guess it was Bengals then. Yeah. Because I thought him doing that was gonna make us have the momentum.
I mean, it did for a minute, but I give credit to the Bengals. They know how to shut the party down.
How scary are they this week?
Man, they are super duper scary to me because they offensive line is like Casper the Ghost. And even though Buffalo doesn't have a solid pass rush, they were, man, Joe Burrow was back there chilling.
Yeah, we can't have that.
No, sir.
We can't have that. But both quarterbacks got a bum wheel.
Yeah.
Oh, Joe Burrow's got an injury.
Yep. And just in a quick flashback, I don't think he's played that many games hurt compared to Pat.
Okay, speaking of Pat hurt, let's take a quick pause. Dirty play or not?
Hard to call that dirty.
It
Very
is.
unfortunate.
It is.
In real time.
No, I'm saying it's hard to say that was a dirty play.
In real time, it looked clean. But when you slowed it down, it did look kind of dirty.
The way he leaned on it.
The way he kind of looked down and was like, oh, yeah. And you heard H-Town knocking the boot start playing. And next thing you know, he was sitting on Pat's ankle sideways. And then you heard sitting sideways, going through the day. I was like, hey, hold up, man. We switch house.
Let me put it like this. Hard to be cognizant of within that flashbang of a play.
Right. Because it was quick.
And even harder to
now I'm not saying
to intend to do that.
And it was two players, and that's the thing. If it was one player, that's one thing, but that's too much coordination and too much of a bang play.
There's nothing you can prove.
Well, I'm just saying
even if there was intent, there was no way you could prove it.
I'm just saying that when you look at it, old boy's wrapped around Pat's waist, and then he looks down, and he's like, "Yep, it's sideways."
Because he did lead on it. And
I was like, "Hey," but that's when, like I said, in real time, I would even say that he could have been looking at it like that, but that don't mean he intended to break the man's ankle. He could have said, he could have just been like, "Here's my leverage point to be sure he gets to the ground."
and not have the depth perception in the moment to realize, oh, the fulcrum point is his ankle.
Oh, I'm not knocking him one at all, whether it was clean or dirty. You know why?
Because we got the dub.
Well, that too. But even more importantly, he was doing his job.
Yeah.
His job is not to be nice and kind to Patrick Mahomes.
Right.
His job is to fuck Patrick Mahomes up. And he did his job. But little did they know, when Patrick got to go, it's time to pull
Hit it
up.
time.
Yeah.
Hit it time.
Don't let me down.
Don't let me down. Hit it time.
98 yards
Hey!
to the crib.
To the crib.
Longest drive in Chiefs history.
Fails,
They thought that because Patrick was gone, that it wouldn't be on. But little did they know. Little did they know.
Preach it.
Oh, well, then they fool asses just started playing base defenses up.
Base. How low can you go? Death row. What a brother know.
Shit, Henny see that every week in this 3-4 reps. Base D, I got you.
He eat that up.
Let's get to the crib.
Eats that up. Since his days in Michigan.
But look, I don't think it's hard to say. It's hard to say this. Grab that light from me, but I think Kadarius Toney is going to be a big factor in this thing. I don't know that the Bengals have an answer for him.
Yeah.
And depending on how much you want to get him involved, yeah, they don't have an answer for what he does. I mean, with the exception of Pacheco, he's the only Pacheco and Juju to a degree, but he's the only motherfucker that's looking for. He's looking for contact. He's looking for that first contact with the ball in his hand, and he's going to beat it one way, shape, or form. And then all he has to see is what it's looking like after he beats that first tackle.
Right.
You know what I mean?
I'll say he had a hell of a run.
I mean, if we would have got him at the beginning of the season, he'd be our number 2 wide receiver. You know what I mean? He would have been playing exactly Tyreek's role. You know what I mean? I want to say he's shiftier than Tyreek. He don't have the acceleration that Tyreek got.
I can't give you that. I can't give you that. Then Reek? Are you
Tyreek's shiftiness is all speed. Tony will drop a shoulder on you, spin off of you, and keep it moving.
I think you're just saying that because Reek is down with the Dolphins.
No.
I really think you.
Tyreek is exponentially faster than Tony. Exponentially faster. And his acceleration is faster. And from a dead stop, he can beat somebody. He can smoke somebody out of their shoes. You know what I mean? I'm not discounting him at all. But I'm saying open field.
So you're saying mano y mano, you would take Kadarius Toney in a one-on-one situation with the best cornerback in the league to get from the 10-yard line and a score, just one-on-one. I'm gonna break you down and I'm gonna get there. You would take him over Tyreek in that situation.
No, that's not what I'm saying. I ain't going that far.
Okay.
I ain't going that far. But I'm just saying that as far as the juking ability and the willingness to implement it, I think if they both catch a 8-yard ball hook, if they both catch an 8-yard hook, at this point I can see Kadarius Toney making a play on the ball off that catch a little bit more effectively than Tyreek.
So you saying that
And Tyreek's job in Miami is different too.
Most definitely, yeah.
His job in Miami is a lot different. You know what I mean? He's the number one receiver. If somebody's going downfield, it's him. You know what I mean?
Well, they got Waddle too. Like that's another thing. Like,
yes, they do. But it's never Waddle going down the seam on its own. It's both of them, or it's Tyreek on its own.
Yeah.
Or and Waddle come across on a slant. You know. Reek is not the same wide receiver that he was with us. He is. It's his evolution. It is. Is he a better wide receiver now than he was with us? Yes. Yes, he is. But in that one little aspect, in a traffic of 2-3 would-be tacklers, I think you put the two of them in the same situation, I think you're going to see Toney make it out of that situation.
So you're just saying in a box, you taking him over Tyreek?
In that one box. In that one box. Yeah. Outside of that, no. Tyreek's the top 3 receiver. You know what I mean? In the league. And I think he proved that this year.
Yeah.
But that ability, that one little box that I see out of Toney, I think is going to serve us very, very well. We don't have another wide receiver that can do what he does.
Yeah.
All right.
So predictions.
All right.
28-21 us.
You don't believe in Burrowhead?
Hey, that was awesome. Even though they've
give my man some motivation, please.
even though they've only won here once. You know, I could see if they'd won here 2 or 3 times, or twice at least, but they've only won here once. But that is awesome. I loved that. Hey, I got a good laugh out of Burrowhead. That was hilarious. Whoever did that, you are hilarious.
No, we gonna be in Burrow's head. Hey, and did we have Dunlap yet?
When
we played them in the
we've had Dunlap all season.
Oh, okay, we had a while. Okay.
We weren't playing him the way we're playing him now.
Yeah, I didn't think he was getting as much clock as he is now.
Well, he was getting clock. They just were playing him differently. You know what I'm saying? He was playing more.
I think the main thing we got to worry about is just not getting ran on. We just can't get gashed. Samaje Perine cannot be a factor in this game.
Yeah.
That point blank period. Joe Mixon's going to get his touches in the passing game or in the running game one way or another. I'm fine with that. Samaje Perine cannot be running all over our defense. That's just not acceptable. We'll have hell to pay. Because him running all over us is what sets up T. Higgins and Jamar Chase to just run right over the top of us. Anytime we stack the box to try and stop fucking Samaje Perine. No, that can't happen.
Quarter says Chiefs win 28-17.
I can see that one as well.
So y'all really only giving the Bengals 3 scores? You said 21, quarter say 17.
I think we're going to run the ball, man.
I don't know if y'all can.
We did this last game. Jacksonville's front 7 ain't no pump.
I think it's going to be 34-28 Bengals.
What?
Hold up, you taking the Bengals?
Yeah, I think the Bengals are going to win. it's not even that, Joe Burrow's in your head, bro. Nah.
Yeah, you taking that Burrowhead, that Burrowhead a little serious.
These dudes, I mean, don't get me wrong, the Chiefs are cold. But I don't know what's up with the Bengals, man. These dudes are like playing.
They hype. They
are playing a different level of ball on both sides. And the special teams. And that's where I'm concerned, is the special teams.
Yeah, because we almost got gashed last week.
Offense versus defense. Our offense versus their defense, we're going to win majority of the time. It's cool. Their offense versus our defense, they're gonna win probably 55% of those. You know what I'm saying? Which is a majority, but it's not a vast majority. I think Chiefs are winning 70%, 75%. But these guys are motivated different. They're really and truly the one team I think that was built and their single motivation is to beat the Chiefs.
You ain't lying on that part.
I think that I forget the defensive coordinator's name, but I think that he has studied the Chiefs film, and I think was that during the game when I was telling y'all that the Chiefs basically run like 3 plays, and that they just run them from 47 different formations. Chiefs run 3 plays. The main play they run, wide receiver out with a play action wide receiver out, tight end
cross,
tight end bump, and then cut across if the safety, depending on what the safety does, and then other wide receiver slant. That's the play. Now, they may put slant wide receiver in motion and bring him to the other side of the field and switch to slant. But it's the same play. You just, they just running it from 34,000. Fuck.
That was me.
34,000 formations. Same way that the Titans ran the same play.
But
they just ran it from the same formation.
Yeah, we just ran the same play. We ain't switching shit up.
They just didn't. They was like, "Hey, we're gonna run the same play."
Man.
All right, how many formations, Coach?
1.
Yeah, this one.
Just this one.
Get good at it.
Get good at it.
Run it again.
Oh, this is it.
Run it again.
This is it. Had Denzel come in for training camp. You want to play on my field, son?
Split veer.
Run it again.
Oh man, yeah, but I just have a feeling that the Chiefs are gonna lose Sunday. I'm not rooting for it. I'm not gambling, so I'm not betting on it or anything like that. I don't know. It's either going to be the 34-28, like I said, or is it going to be like 45-17 Chiefs?
And see, I was going to say 44-34 Chiefs.
Yeah, it's either going to be like the Chiefs really go out here and kick they monkey asses and shut them up finally. But they're going to keep talking. It's going to take the Chiefs winning the Super Bowl. I think Andy's
going to put aside his ego for this game
and run the ball.
And run the ball.
I don't know. He's been running it.
He has been.
Not,
He's
not,
been
not in this
consistently
game.
running it.
It's not gonna
And in the
happen.
playoffs,
Pacheco
McKinnon,
had 90
they leaned on McKinnon in the
95.
playoffs last year.
95 yards. Yeah, that was hot. Pacheco with 95 yards, and it was on like 15 carries.
Right.
So I believe that the Chiefs are fully capable of winning this game. I really do. And I would love to see that. It's not even a small voice. You know what I'm saying? It's a regular voice. It's like, come on, big dog.
I have concerns about us getting out physical by the Bengals defense. I do have concerns about that.
Oh, it's not even getting out physical. Because if the Chiefs want to get physical if the Chiefs offense wants to get physical, it can get physical.
Yeah, but for some reason it ain't worked out against Cincy.
Well, because they haven't tried to get physical like that against Cincy. Because think about it, the Chiefs have like 4 tight ends.
Yeah, see, that's what I'm and most of them, except for Fortson, I think, are back.
I think Fortson's back.
Fortson back for they got all their tight ends. I think the game let the games begin.
Yeah, so shit. I mean, with 4 tight ends and a tackle, you know what I'm saying, an extra tackle that's got hands if you need them.
Mm-hmm.
Oh man, yeah, the Chiefs can get physical. And I can't even remember the fullback's name, but I know that I saw when I saw him in a couple of plays, he puts people on their ass.
Trey
Hillman?
No.
I don't know why Royals manager Trey Hillman jumped him a dome piece. That was terrible.
Hudson?
He ain't Sherman. But yeah, I don't know. I'm not even nervous about the game or anything. I think it's gonna be. I think there's some real hate between these squads now. Am I wrong?
Yeah, no, it's about to get ugly.
But the Chiefs almost have to win in order for it to become a rivalry. Because at this point,
Chiefs have to win for it to become a rivalry. Because right now they just getting thumped. And
agreed.
And honestly, you know how it's felt to me the past 3 games that the Chiefs have lost to the Bengals have felt like when your big brother don't really pay you no mind for a couple of weeks, and you kind of get a little shit off on him, little jabs and little moves and shit, and you kind of quote unquote win a couple, and then you thinking you hot shit, and you come in and you try and jump on him when he in the bed, and he fuck you up. I think that I think that may happen. I think Chiefs are big bro, and in the past 2 or 3 games they've kind of been like, especially the first one, because they were up. They were up big in the first one, and then lost.
Oh, Michael Burton, not Trey.
Huh?
Michael Burton's our fullback.
Michael Burton?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
But in your scenario, though, the big brother at some point had to have established his dominance, and the Chiefs haven't done that with Burrow.
Well, that's what I'm saying. The Chiefs have established. The Chiefs have established their dominance in general.
Okay.
But Burrow and the Bengals are like the little brother that's still like, we gonna fuck with you. And I think the Chiefs just kind of were like, all right, we're just trying to get through the season. Because we know we going to be good and make it to the AFC Championship game. So we just trying to, you know what I'm saying? And I don't think that they looked at those games as importantly as, or at least previously. This season, I think they actually did, maybe had that one circled and still lost. But it was a good game. And they're not getting blown out by the Bengals, technically. But I don't like the fact that, like in the playoff game last year, you up so big, but you can't score again in the second half at all. What the fuck?
Well,
that's not cool.
No.
That's not what I didn't pay for.
So P's not big on the Chiefs winning. So let's go over to the NFC side. We got the Niners.
What was your prediction?
Yeah, I said 44-34.
Oh, Chiefs.
Chiefs, yeah.
Oh, so I'm the lone person to think that the Bengals gonna win. That's cool.
Yeah, and just in case y'all do make it to the Super Bowl, your boy Carl Cheffers is gonna be the
Hey,
referee.
I saw that and I was like, oh man, that's some bullshit.
Your boy Double
how?
C.
Double C.
Your boy Double C. He's in there.
They better boo the shit out of him mercilessly.
He's in there.
And when I saw that, I was like, okay, if the NFL is fixed, Chiefs are going to the Super Bowl, and they're gonna lose to whoever is in the Super Bowl because of Carl Cheffers.
Your boy Double C. Yeah, when I saw that, I was like, I know every Chiefs fan just threw their heads up like this that bullshit.
Hey, when I saw it on Facebook, and I posted the GIF of the Malcolm X movie when he was at the dinner table. Yeah, by himself.
Man,
Hey, the NFL
I
must
really don't
him.
like that guy.
The NFL must love him. Like they really.
They
have to
must
love
like
him.
the drama of it.
Love, dude.
We're gonna make him cry again.
Oh man.
Oh
Man.
Cheffing ass nigga.
Oh, see, now it should go from Jeffin to Cheffin.
To Jeffy.
Yeah.
Who that? I don't know. Oh, Jeffrey ass.
Jeffrey.
Carl Cheffin.
Called Cheffers.
Oh, Carl Cheffin.
Jeez, man, that's ridiculous.
So, NFC.
We got the Niners
At the Eagles. I don't know, man. As good as the Bengals Chiefs game is gonna be, I think the Niners Eagles game might be even better.
It's gonna be a lot of running.
It is gonna be a lot of running, but it's not gonna be that traditional old school 3 yards in a cloud of dust up the middle running. It's about to be all kind of running. Screens, bubble passes, bubble screens, reverses, end arounds, some options.
Everything is in play.
It's about to go down. And on top of it, play action passes. Ooh. Ooh.
I think AJ is gonna have a huge game.
Oh,
Because
definitely.
he was pissed, and then on his last game, he wasn't getting any touches. So I think that first quarter, like they're gonna target him probably 3 or 4 times on that first drive, like to get him started. And it may get ugly.
It's gonna get ugly. Cause think these teams really have like big of a history. But I have a feeling they don't.
It's about to be.
I feel like they don't like each other. They definitely.
Justin Reed better shut the fuck up this week.
Oh man, dude.
Hey, let me get that.
Better shut the fuck up. He better not have shit to say. Matter of fact, let me just check Twitter just to make sure this motherfucker ain't ran his mouth.
Well, they say that styles make fights.
Styles do make fights.
So you got two teams with very similar styles. What you see the score?
What's that now?
What you see the score is?
Of NFC? Man, I don't even know. It could be another, what was it, 17-9 fair or some shit like that.
Because both defenses are pretty nice.
Yeah, say some of the best.
But I could also see it being a 50-point over.
But I think that the key factor is going to be, can Philadelphia's defense make Brock Purdy play dirty football? Can they get those turnovers? Can they make him, miss the open receivers? Can they fool him into doing other stuff? Can they slow him up enough to get sacks? I don't know. Because, ladies and gentlemen, for those that, don't know, Brock Purdy went to Iowa State in the Big 12 football, in the Big 12 conference. Hey, man, Brock Purdy can slang that rock. That's real talk. I've watched a couple of his games in when he was in Iowa State just because, I watch college football. And I was watching ESPN, and they were on ESPN one day. And I was like,
Well, it's not like the man has to make up for any deficiencies in the offense.
Yeah.
That's true, too.
You know what I mean?
That is also true. So
anybody they put in that position, they were not required to put the team on their back.
well, you know what, though? The 49ers, in my opinion, do have a slight deficiency on their offense. And that's at wide receiver.
Why you say that?
I'm gonna say because Debo a
Debo
monster.
and Ayuk?
They got Debo.
You got Ayuk?
Ayuk is solid. He's still in my opinion, I still see him being kind of shaky. You know what I'm saying? He's kind of iffy still. And then after that, who you got other than Kittle? I'm talking actual wide receivers.
But shit, that's a
What
nice.
do you need?
That's
I mean,
three.
that's
You got juice check too.
because you got you got Debo lining up in the backfield running the rock.
Yeah,
Sometimes.
but he doesn't do that as much, especially not as much
with
as
Chris
he did last
McCaffrey
year.
there.
Yeah.
Well,
And
no.
Elijah Mitchell's healthy
Not
for
since
once.
he signed that contract and was like, "Hey man,
Yeah.
I'm signing this contract. I don't want to be running the ball as much. Y'all had me out here running. I ain't no running back."
And that's exactly how that shit went down though.
And it was like, all right. All right.
Now give me my money.
But we take like 3-4 carries though? Yeah. All right, bet.
Yeah, like, I can do that.
Bet.
I'll take what I can get. Damn. So, I don't know, man. I'm let's see. Eagles 49ers at Eagles. Early game on Sunday. So that's the what is it gonna be? 3:00?
See.
2:00 our time. That sounds right. Because they do everything for TV ratings now. So I'm sure it's 3:00.
What's that?
The game. the NFC game, 3:00 Sunday.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
2 o'clock our time.
Yeah, 2:00 our time. Then our game will be 6:00
5:30 our time, something like that.
or 6:30 their time, 5:30 our time.
Yeah.
Shit, I remember when the one of the championship games used to come on at noon. You know what I'm saying? Shoot. You knew who was going to the Super Bowl at noon, about 3:00 at the first half of it. You know who one of them. Oh well, I'm old. Y'all old too. Man, I'm really All right. I'm gonna go 27-21 Eagles.
What was that again?
27-21 Eagles.
I'm gonna go 17-14 Niners.
Ooh. I guess if anybody could shut down Jalen, it would be them.
Yeah, I think it's gonna be an ugly game. I think the defense is really gonna do its thing. The scoring is probably gonna be in the second quarter, and then the second half is just gonna be knocked down, drag out, and just ugly football.
Yeah. Sounds about right. Gonna be a lot of running.
Lots of it.
A lot of running.
It's definitely gonna be a quick game.
Yeah, because the clock's not gonna stop too often. Injuries and timeouts. Yep. Trying to think. Chiefs, Bengals, or I don't know which game is going to be better. That's I think Chiefs Bengals is more intriguing because of the recent history between the two. But Eagles 49ers kind of seems more like a chess match.
Yeah, I think Chiefs Bengals is definitely gonna be a shootout, and then we're looking at the complete other end of the spectrum with the Niners and the Eagles.
Yeah, they're not necessarily going to be running plays to one-shot touchdowns, Niners, Eagles, I think. But I think that is also where one of the teams, if not both of them, could catch the upper hand and hit you with the, you know what I'm saying, go ahead and hit you with the long ball playbook that they ain't been using. And
You think Shanahan trusts Purdy enough to do that, though?
maybe not necessarily the long ball playbook, but the mid-range playbook. Yep. Yep. As long as they're teaching Purdy one thing, throw to the grass. You know what I'm saying? If you see somebody with our jersey in the grass around them, throw it to them, and they open. If you don't see that,
Don't do it.
don't do that. You know,
They gotta be wide the fuck open.
you know what I'm saying? Just adhere to that, and they got a decent chance. I still think the Eagles are going to win. And I think the Eagles. I think the Eagles would probably win this game if Garoppolo was the quarterback too. And I don't think the 49ers get this far if Trey Lance was the quarterback.
So you're saying they're not even in the championship game right now?
With Trey Lance? Nah. I don't think so.
What are they going to do with dude? Because if Purdy takes him to a Super Bowl, like they can't take him out of the starting lineup.
That's not true. It can still have competition.
It would be open competition.
But let's say he wins the Super Bowl.
Who, Purdy?
Yeah.
I can't say that.
Yeah, I'm saying you're not going to bench.
But he will
Super
have to
Bowl
win the Super Bowl. He can't just be the reason they didn't. Not the
He
reason
can't Trent
they
Dilfer.
lost. They didn't lose.
Yeah, he couldn't be Trent Dilfer.
Right.
And he would have to be Trent Dilfer for the 49ers to win the Super Bowl.
I think if he wins a title, there's no way he goes in the next season not the reigning and starting quarterback. Like there's no competition there.
No, he can still go number. He's still. It's he may be slotted number one, but there's still open competition for the number one position.
But if you're saying that they wouldn't have gotten this far with Trey Lance, they would have to do something with dude. There's no way you keep the number 2 overall pick on your squad sitting behind a Super Bowl winning quarterback.
No, you move him.
You got to.
You move him, draft again.
But nobody's going to take him. Nobody wants Trey Lance.
Oh, shit. I'll take him in a hot second.
Hey.
Yeah, I guess you probably would.
A hot second.
Hey, or you... So if for somehow, some way you either go to a Super Bowl or win a Super Bowl with Brock Purdy, oh goddamn, what's his name? This is with the Rams now.
Oh,
Matt
Baker?
Stafford?
Yeah, old Baker.
Nah.
Old Baker can get a job there.
Can't do it.
Why wouldn't he? It wouldn't be no different than Cleveland as far as what they put around him.
Baker's just not that. He's just not that dude. He's showed that he's not that guy to lead your franchise.
Yeah.
Great backup.
But I'm saying you can bring him in to compete with Purdy.
But why though?
I wouldn't.
Like putting Baker in that mix after winning the Super Bowl.
Because there's no guarantee that Purdy's going to recreate this production.
There's no guarantee that Baker won't erode your locker room before you get rid of him.
Dang, you call him a cancer?
Baker had a squad in Cleveland. Like offensively, they had a squad. He had Odell. Who was the other receiver that they had at the time? That played for Miami. He plays for the Saints now.
Damn. He's not in Cleveland anymore?
Landry.
Yeah.
So you got
Odell, Landry, Nick Chubb.
You got what's the name of Joku? The tight end.
Yep. That's a nice. That's a nice.
Yeah, you can't win with that.
Hey, Baker came up off the bench and won one for the Rams. Off the bench, sir.
Great story. It was a great story. A great night. But nah.
But that's what Baker's whole career has been. Is just this great story.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Shit you didn't think could happen.
Right.
Happens this one time to him.
Right.
Because he had just got to L.A. like the night before.
That week.
No, literally like the night before. And
he's Tim Tebow made good. He's Tim Tebow made good.
So Baker Mayfield's the Great White Hope?
I see a lot of it. I see a lot of it in him. Like people are still looking at his college achievements rather than his NFL production. And some people say he still got it, and
he gave you that one flash, so it keeps on going.
But see, I figure he can. What his legacy will be is that he'll end up being a journeyman quarterback. He'll be Vinny Testaverde. You know what I mean?
Well, he's definitely on his way. This is what his 14.
Mm-hmm.
So
he does have some semblance of arm talent, if not
the Rams
arm
are
power.
his third team. The Rams are his third team.
Is he coming back though?
Oh, now that is the question. Who's coming back for the Rams? That's an even better question. Is
Yeah,
Coach coming back? Is Aaron Donald coming back? Matthew Stafford coming back? The answer to some of those questions needs to be no.
So who's tops on that list?
Oh, definitely Matthew Stafford. You got your ring. You know what I'm saying? You prove to everybody that you are a good quarterback. You know what I'm saying? By getting the ring. My man, the Rams got to rebuild. You don't want to be a part of that. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to be a part of that.
So do they move Donald?
I think Donald retires.
Yeah, he'll retire before he takes a move.
Yeah, because he was about to retire.
Yeah, before this season.
Yeah.
Unless he come like here.
You say what?
I said unless he come like, here.
I don't think we could afford him.
Oh, we figure out Veach would fuck up the money to clear it out for 1 year to have Chris Jones and Aaron Donald on the same defensive line. Yes, he would.
I would boycott the NFL if that happened.
I ain't gonna lie. I'd be like, hey, something's fishy.
Yeah, because I mean, just the way he got some of y'all's players under the cap and some of the moves that other teams have made to give y'all players, I'm just like, nah. If that happened, I'm boycotting the NFL. I'm standing outside of Arrowhead with a picket sign.
Got the Rams to pay 85% of his contract.
Oh man.
Be like, damn.
For like a 6th rounder and a future 7th or some bullshit.
And a future option 7th.
No, a pick swap, a 7th round pick swap.
7th round. Damn.
Man.
Be like, how did
Oh, I'm telling you, Brett done did the calculations. Like, how much is this really gonna cost me?
He be like, you know what? It's gonna be a win, cause jersey sales.
Man,
All red Donald.
Man, yeah, man, that would really be scary.
yeah, it would.
The Chiefs would have to do absolutely nothing else on defense, in my opinion.
Yeah, we'd end up having to trade Colin Saunders.
Yeah.
Okay.
You have to move him and definitely Clark.
Okay.
So it's
Saunders
just
and
whatever.
Clark for Aaron Donald? Yeah, I would do that.
Karlaftis is here to take Clark's place anyway.
Right.
And he's been looking good. Way to go, 5'6".
Yeah. Yeah, he keeps stepping it up.
And see, the more I think about it, the more that some shit like this can actually happen.
The rich do seem to always get richer.
The one thing,
Like, for real,
the
though.
rumor I saw today though was the Raiders trying to get rid of Hunter Renfrow and Darren Waller.
Why?
Please give us Darren Waller.
Why though?
Please.
Oh, man, we don't need another tight end.
Bro, I want Darren Waller and fucking Travis Kelce on
Yeah,
each side of
yes.
the fucking offense. Yeah, I want that.
Oof.
I want that. I think I want that more than I want Aaron Donald and Chris Jones on
Oh, y'all know how I feel. If
It's
you're gonna-
over with.
if
We're
you're
going to run
do
2
something
tight
to
end sets the
improve
entire
something,
game.
Improve Patrick's side of the ball because you got Patrick Mahomes.
Hey, but we're going to play 2 tight end sets the entire game.
Well,
That's
at this
too
point,
much.
I'd really rather see them work on the offensive line. I know.
Yeah,
It's not sexy.
I want to see what they're going to do with Niang.
Oh, we'll find out next year.
I guess so.
I had a feeling he wouldn't play this year.
No, he's on the field. He's just not starting. He's played a couple special teams and kicking teams and stuff, but I don't know. I figured he would have took over for Wiley by now.
They probably still don't trust the knee fully. You know what I'm saying?
Was he wearing a brace still?
Oh, I'm sure. He'll probably be wearing a brace for the rest of his career.
What do you think about the rule that in college all the linemen have to do that now?
They have to wear a brace?
Yeah. They make the offensive linemen wear braces.
That's a
Really?
rule?
Like if you ever watch like Alabama, like most of the top programs, they do that now. Like even if they've never had any type of like knee injury or lower leg injury, they just wear the protective ones.
Interesting.
I'm with it. I mean, yeah, it's cool. Fuck it.
Yeah.
I mean, the more protection, the better, I guess.
Yeah. If everybody's doing it, there's no disadvantage. Y'all catch any of this Royal stuff?
What's happening?
We traded Adalberto Mondesi to the Boston Red Sox for 2 pitchers.
Well, I guess I don't have to buy that jersey now. Because I don't have to worry about him making it to Cinco de Mayo.
Right. No. No, you're good. We also traded Michael A. Taylor for some pitching as well.
At least they trying.
But I knew they were going to trade both of them.
I actually thought they would hold on to Mondesi at least to the trade deadline.
Nah, the Red Sox needed a shortstop, and it was
and they want to play Bobby Witt as shortstop.
Yeah, so it was best to go ahead and clear him up out of here. We know what he's going to do for the Royals. And for the Royals,
besides getting hurt,
he's going to get hurt.
They said he's going to play 140 games.
Shit.
Be a 30-30 man.
Shit.
Hey, he might.
Go pull a Kadarius Toney.
Yep.
That'll for real be some bullshit because they really waited on dude to be something.
Yeah.
Yeah. They fought.
I mean, they got a couple signs,
I mean, he wasn't a terrible player.
No. Just couldn't stay healthy.
It's just the best ability is availability. And he lacked that.
Severely.
I think dude was playing like 40% of baseball seasons.
You think the Royals prefer Raul Mondesi Jr. and once that became out of style, it was just time to just get rid of the whole thing?
That could be.
I was like, yeah, this whole Raul thing.
But at least they picked up pitching.
It was definitely needed.
Yeah, they need to. The Royals need to. How they say in the NFL, you just draft a quarterback every year.
Mm-hmm.
Royals need to just
make a move for pitching every year.
Every year.
Man, I
not necessarily make a move, but their focus draft, and if they are going to make moves, should probably be pitching.
But I would like to see them go for a bat too, like a prime bat.
Oh well, that's a must also.
Because I mean, you remember back in the almost all the 2000s. That's really what the Royals are doing. They were just throwing shit at the wall, hoping something sticks, and it was always a pitcher. Like for 7, 8 straight years, their first rounder was always a pitcher, and he was always a bust, except for Greinke. And I don't think Greinke was a first rounder, was he?
Like Greinke was the first rounder.
Okay, yeah, but it was some cats that they was for real. Like this is that guy, and drafting him like the 3rd or 4th pick, and they just shit never even made it to Double-A.
But the Royals were trying to be cheap about pitching back then, as opposed to and they weren't like giving them good pitching coaches or.
Well, they certainly ain't trying to be extravagant with the pitching now. Yeah. They still dawdling about whether or not they're gonna re-sign Greinke.
Well, yeah, but at least they fired what's his name, the pitching coach. Yeah.
And I mean, Greinke wants to retire a Royal. Like they owe him that much.
Oh, I say just let Greinke wait it out, because Greinke's gonna. I'm 85% sure that Greinke's gonna re-sign. But you just got to remember who you're dealing with. He's gonna do it on his time, not ours, or not theirs.
Extremely eccentric young man.
Very.
We ain't that young no more.
Yeah.
Yeah. But he's still nice.
He's an eccentric old veteran now.
Bull Durham too.
Boy. Yeah, he absolutely is Luke Lelouch grown.
So we covered covered both the championship games. So P, you the only one that thinks that the Bengals are gonna win. Everybody else on the Chiefs. I think the Niners are gonna win, and both of y'all think that it's gonna be the Eagles.
I think it's gonna be the Eagles.
Sounds right.
I think I think they're just on that roll. You know what I mean? And I just think they're going to get back into the Super Bowl.
I say Niners ain't lost in almost 3 months.
Facts. Facts.
Since the Chiefs.
But if it's a defensive struggle, in this particular game, I'm putting the advantage to the Eagles. You know what I mean? I think the Niners would much rather shoot it out.
With Purdy?
Yeah, not necessarily through the passing game, but just score at every opportunity. You know what I mean? With run game, trick plays, whatever. They're gonna try and run it up, but Philly's defense ain't no punk either.
Yeah.
Not at all. And they ain't been making a lot of mistakes. You know?
I mean, playing Dak, that does make you look better too, though.
Facts. But damn, I mean, you should expect more from Dak than you should from Brock Purdy as well.
Yeah, most definitely.
I would not be surprised if San Francisco won because they really want to get back at us. And in all actuality, if you were talking whole league conspiracy and all that, I think they would much rather prefer 49ers Chiefs again than any other configuration.
Oh no, they would love 49. They'd love Chiefs Eagles too.
Yeah, they love Chiefs Eagles too. Yep.
Yeah,
because I said Andy Reid. Yeah,
they might actually like Chiefs Eagles more than Chiefs 49ers than the Revenge Bowl or the rematch.
Well, shit, that would almost be a revenge bowl too, though. If
it'd be a revenge bowl for Andy Reid.
yeah,
Because, you'd be like, oh, yeah. Or it could be we did right by getting rid of your fat ass bowl for
and
the
we
Eagles.
back again. Because this will be number 2 for him.
Well, but this will be like super personal because it's against Andy. If that were the case. So I don't know. Either if the Chiefs were to win, either of the Super Bowl opponents would be very intriguing. But like I said earlier, I think the story of Chiefs Philly is a little bit more. I don't know. It seems personal from our point of view for Andy. But Chiefs 49ers is definitely personal from the 49ers point of view for taking that L the last 2 times we saw. Because it wasn't just the Super Bowl.
Mm-hmm.
We
gave him that work again.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? That's right.
So let's just say that the unthinkable happens and the Bengals win.
I mean, it's not unthinkable to me. I picked them to win.
Right.
They're gonna lose again.
So you're saying the Eagles win the Super Bowl?
Yeah.
Bengals versus Eagles.
Yeah.
Bengals.
Eagles got enough wide receivers to give
Oh,
Yeah.
the Eagles
the
defense.
Bengals all they can handle.
No, the Eagles defense.
And the Eagles defense
Eagles
is not
front
gonna play
seven
that bullshit.
Is enough to make sure that they win the Super Bowl. They don't play. Don't get me wrong. I like the Chiefs front 7 this year. Especially how they've been coming on the past 7-8 weeks, getting better and better and better. But the Eagles front 7, oh no, they not about them
Playing
games.
no games.
Gator don't
And they
play
some
no
big
shit.
boys.
Yeah, Gator don't play no shit.
They some big boys.
He ain't never been about no shit.
Gator ain't never been out no shit.
So
Never
yeah,
been out
that's.
there.
And then Bengals 49ers, I think the 49ers win that one too. I don't think the Bengals win a Super Bowl.
At all.
No.
So I was saying Burrow can't get it done?
No. I'm
No.
saying
They're not designed to win the Super Bowl.
Their offensive
They're
line
built,
is
to
even-
beat
they're
the
built to
Chiefs.
beat the Chiefs. There's a difference.
Their run is a very New York Eli Manning, New York Giants type run. That's not to say that Joe Burrow is Eli Manning. You know what I mean? But it's not like Burrow's putting the whole thing on his back.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Well, I
He
mean,
just looks
Manning
really
didn't-
good. He looks really good while managing a game with an offense with some fucking studs on it. You know what I mean? I don't think that necessarily means that he's gonna get the best of
I'm not gonna just
the
say
top
that
NFC
though,
defense.
because he does get the ball to the right cats in the right spots. You know what I'm saying? I've seen him throw some bullet dimes that are just, man, I don't even know how you did that. That was a nice ass pass. So I don't want to take that away from him. You know what I'm saying? Joe Burr is nice. Unless he just falls completely off this week and like all next season, and you know what I'm saying, and you're not gonna probably ever hear me say nothing bad about Joe Burrow unless he starts saying nigga. Because it seemed like when I like white boys, they start saying nigga, and I'm like, God damn it.
I mean, start.
or yeah, it's
So
revealed.
you just find out.
I'm like, oh man.
As many rap songs you done seen this man lip sync to?
Yeah. Oh well. That's all I got.
Let YG, my nigga, come on.
Ooh,
My hitter.
my head.
Nah.
My hitter. My hitter.
Nope.
Oh, and
Not
hey,
not Joey B. Not Joey B. As long as ain't no cameras in there.
and
Say when he in the car, he it's the regular, it's the album version.
Yeah.
just as a side note, white folks, when you on Facebook or texting and you put the little ninja symbol, we know
Y'all
what
not
the-
slick.
We know what the fuck that means. Stop. I'm gonna fuck you up. I'm just saying.
Ninja.
My ninja.
Oh, I guess I do have one more thing. If the Chiefs win Sunday, then Monarchy will be doing a Super Bowl special.
Live.
Yeah.
From the Monarchy.
It won't be. Probably won't be live.
Live from the Monarchy.
It'll
Super Bowl
definitely
special.
be a special though.
It's gonna be lit.
It's, it'll be lit. The last one
be
was
lit.
nice. The last one was a good time. We even had performers and shit. Y'all need to go look that up.
Yeah.
Did I put that up?
I
Yeah,
don't think you did.
I think that's up on
On
Facebook.
scene remotes. All that.
No, yeah, that's up. I think that's up on YouTube. I'm gonna check. But yeah, other than that, so you know, if you want the Monarchy to have to do some more work, go Chiefs.
Gotchas.
Shit. Anything else, Jason?
I would say that was it. That was the AFC NFC Championship special.
Whoa. Hold on real quick. We gotta do it. We gonna talk about Ed Reed.
But I've seen more that's come out since then. It's a lot going on.
Yeah, buddy.
It's a lot going on.
We'll save it for next week.
Okay, but they hollering that Ed Reed was right down there.
Oh, you didn't think he was?
No, I'm not saying it was, but you know, a lot of the HBCU defenders out here was saying that he should have kept that in house and all that.
Oh,
And
I'm starting to see pictures and all sorts of shit. I'm just like,
could not be me.
yeah. We'll talk about that next week for sure.
Okay.
All right. Peace.
Peace.